Welcome, everyone. Welcome let's start that over. Welcome to our class on going from a panic-driven life to a purpose-driven life. And panic-driven life is one where your decisions are made based on the most prevalent emotion in your body at any point in time. So that means if you're experiencing anxiety or harboring some bitterness or resentment, if you're hurt, these are the emotions that are going to cloud our thinking and affect the decisions that we make in life. And what we want to do is move from this panic-driven life, this way of making our decisions based on this reactivity. When we're angry, we're going to make entirely different decisions than when we're clear and focused and calm. When we're anxious, the decisions we're going to make are going to be, again, completely different. So what we want to do is start to tap into our higher self. What are the decisions that the higher consciousness would guide us to make? That's a purpose-driven life, because your higher consciousness wants you to get on your path and live your purpose. And the way that we do that is by having a system, a daily system to clear the subconscious, because, as I said in the beginning, a panic-driven life is when we allow what's in the subconscious, those unprocessed emotions, to control us. We don't know they're controlling us because the conscious part of us wants to say, yes, I've forgiven that person. Yes, I'm no longer hurt by that. No, I'm not afraid. No, I'm not anxious. But the body tells us something else. The body tells us something else. When you think of someone who hurt you in the past, if there's still this visceral charge, this reaction, this feeling in the body, then that still controls you. If there's some way that you let yourself down in the past, where you've told yourself that there's something so important that you want to do and you didn't see it through, that disappointment still controls you. If you've experienced anxiety in the past and you find yourself in similar situations in your day-to-day, or something in your day-to-day triggers a similar feeling to that situation, if you haven't cleared that anxiety controls you. It keeps you from taking risks. It keeps you from moving on. It keeps you from getting on your path and living your purpose. So panic and purpose. Panic are the heavy energies. The energies of the first, second, third chakra, the energies that lie in the subconscious and control our decisions, whether we realize it or not. When you get on this path, when you use practices like this Kundalini awakening system that I offer you in the self-mastery series, and these daily meditation processes and the self-inquiry work, it is that system. It is this daily system where you clear the subconscious so it no longer controls you. When you remove those heavy energies, the yogis say that's when the Kundalini energy, we can use the esoteric language, we can talk about Kundalini energy, or we can say when you get rid of your anger, your anxiety, your bitterness, your jealousy, and all of this past hurt and all of this heavy stuff, that's how it feels. The body feels heavy. We feel burdened. There's a heaviness on the heart. There's a heaviness in our bodies. We don't have energy because we're carrying all this baggage around. And that inhibits your potential. Your insecurity inhibits your potential. Or even an overinflated ego inhibits your potential, because you're constantly running around trying to prove something to someone else and not living your path, your journey, your destiny. So this daily work, this system that I'll talk to you a little bit about the self-mastery series after class, because those of you who have been following along know that enrollment, the complete self-mastery series, closes end of day tomorrow. And it doesn't reopen again until January 2022. And this is what this work is based on, this self-mastery series, where we have this system of clearing the subconscious daily. So these energies, this heaviness, this baggage that we keep dragging around, we try to put ourselves in new situations And all we keep doing is recreating the past because we haven't cleared the energy of the past. If your energy is tied up in the past, you will keep recreating past events with your new partner, with your new job, no matter what it is, you'll keep recreating the past. So we want to learn how to manage our energy. We manage our energy with these practices that shift where the energy is concentrated in your body. If my energy is concentrated in my first chakra, I'm going to be consumed with anxiety and fear, and that is going to inhibit the decisions I make. It's going to inhibit my ability to take chances, to move on, to live fearlessly. And that's what we need right now. We need that sense of fearlessness. We need that sense of faith that, you know what, everything is going to be okay. It is going to be okay. Manage your energy. We want to move from fear to faith. We're going to take that energy right up to the 7th chakra. You're going to learn how to access the energy of the 6th and 7th chakra. What does that mean? It means that there is a part of you that feels fully dialed in, connected, safe, secure at all times, no matter what viruses are out there, no matter what, it knows how to guide and protect you. That's what the job of the 6th and 7th chakras are, to help you feel safe, supported, secure, to have unshakable faith in yourself, in love, in peace, in these incredible energies that we're here to spread, and to live by the guidance of your soul, your 6th chakra, your 3rd eye point. When the energy inside you rises, when you drop the baggage and you step into your potential, when you start to awaken to that Kundalini energy inside you, the energy inside you rises and it activates your pineal gland and your pituitary gland. It completely changes your brain chemistry so you can no longer perceive your world in the same way that you do now. No longer as a wounded person, no longer as that insecure person, no longer less than or better than anybody else. We are all one. That's what we say in this system of yoga. And so there's no need to feel insecure or better than. We're here to uplift each other. And that's what we do in the Self-Mastery Series courses. We get together in community and say, right, we know that we want to set our intention towards living our best, at our best, as our best selves, to show up for that best life. I need to shift my internal vibration if I want to have a high energy life. If I'm going out there with bitterness, hurt, anger, insecurity, I'm living in a low vibrational state. And the only thing I'm going to do is match that in my external environment. My low vibration state is going to keep attracting to it a low vibration life. So if I want to experience more, I've got to start by doing my own inner work. And there are a ton of different systems out there, goal setting systems and vision boarding and manifesting processes and law of attraction and all of these things. But unless you truly understand yourself, unless you get out of your own way, unless you drop the baggage and awaken your pineal gland, awaken your pituitary gland, awaken to your true self, then you're just running around chasing random goals, thinking that some solution out there is going to fix the problem, that this person is going to love me enough, that everything is going to work out, that now I'm finally going to make enough money, that my life is going to be easy forever, or this is finally my dream job, this is where my passion is, everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay when you start doing your inner work, because then no matter what happens out there, you will experience a deep sense of fulfillment and grace and ease and calm. And no matter what is going on out there, that experience never changes. You touch stillness. This path is a noisier path to stillness. It's for the person who has that super busy, overactive mind. It is for that person that has a hard time getting quiet and still inside. and that's me. I need to do these intense practices to create enough of a release to feel peace. And I do feel peace where I once felt nothing but angst and anxiety. And that's what I was bringing into my home. That's why I talk about these classes in terms of kitchen Kundalini. I think it's a real gift this year that we're all doing these practices in our home. It's overdue to bring yoga into the heart of your home, which I believe the kitchen is the heart of the home. We bring the yoga into our hearts and into our homes. It's a system that this whole self-mastery system is not something you just do once and you're done with it. It's an invitation to get on a path and stay on that path every single day for the rest of your life, because you'll always be journeying closer and closer to your true self. And it does take an entire lifetime to fully step into who you are. And every day that you do the series, you get closer and closer to who that person is, to your passion, to your purpose, to who you're here to be. So it's no longer about running out there to seek fulfillment from something out there, because it's not out there, it's in here. Everything you're seeking starts from here. That love you're seeking starts from in here. Love is about the love that comes from you, that flows from you. That's the love you need to go after. Why isn't love flowing effortlessly from you? So I will touch a little more on the Self-Mastery Series course when we're done our practice together. I do hope you can stay, because whether you decide to do the series or not, there's always something that you can learn. And if anyone here has done the series and just wants to add anything about their experience after class, even a line or two, it's always nice for our newcomers to have an idea of what this wild Kundalini ride is all about. And it is a bit of a wild ride, because it's going to show you aspects of yourself that you may not have wanted to see. But because we start by going from panic to purpose, that's what Crystallize Your Vision is about. Because we start by not by setting a goal, not by running after something, not by, trying to draw something into our lives, but by understanding who we are and creating a crystal clear vision of what we truly want from the deepest place of our heart. And it's the excitement about that vision that you start to create for yourself, not a goal, living into who you truly are, your passion, your purpose. When you tap into that energy, that passion for that dream, for that purpose is so big, it will become the catalyst that you need for change. It becomes the fuel for all the other hard work that we have to do to face and overcome all of our blocks, all of our barriers to our dreams. We're the barrier to the dream. It's not the virus. It's not your partner. It's not the lack of finances. It's not any of that stuff. We're the biggest barrier. So we need to do this internal shift. So today we're going to do a little bit of a chakra shakeup, and then I do invite you to hang back a little bit if you're interested in hearing more about how the Self-Mastery Series works. You'll learn some, whether you're interested in the course this year or not, you'll still have something to learn by hanging back and listening to us, to the Q&A. Raquel is here to support that. So let's get started. And remember, just listen to your body. Slow it down anytime you need to, and have fun with it. All right, let's get started. Come sitting tall, spine straight, chin parallel to the floor. Extend your hands out over your knees, thumb and index finger pressed together. Close your eyes, go inward and breathe deep. Long, deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Long, deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Keeping the eyes closed. The focus on you. Rub your palms together briskly. Bring the hands to heart center, shoulders relaxed. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. And inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Inhale deeply and hold. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Stay connected to that place of peace deep inside with the eyes closed. Exhale. One more. Deep and powerful inhale. Fill the heart. And exhale. Release the hands, plant the palms to the floor, roll over your knees, uncross your ankles, come to tabletop any way you can. Shoot your left hip out to the left, coming back, skimming the heels to the right, all the way forward, let the belly sag. To the left, skimming the heels to the right and all the way forward. Close your eyes. Find those tight places inside the body, the mind, the heart, and breathe into them. And keep breathing into them until it feels like absolute freedom inside you. Keep going. The next time you come forward, reverse your direction. Shoot your hip out to the right, skimming the heels to the left and forward again. And one last time, and then come up onto your hands and knees. Inhale, gaze skyward, let the belly sag. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, exhale. Pick up the pace as the body allows. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Keep going. Inhale, gaze skyward. On the exhale, press all the way back onto your heels. Walk your hands all the way out in front of you. Plant the palms firmly. Pull the body through. Inhale, chin, chest, low cobra. Exhale, round the spine. Sit back on your heels. Inhale, chin, chest, low cobra. Exhale, round the spine. Press back. Keep going. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. The next time you come onto your hands and knees, hold it here. From here, keep the left leg bent, bring the left leg up behind you. Reach around, right hand, left foot. If it's too awkward to balance, release the foot. Pump your belly, breath of fire, pull in and up on the belly with every exhale. Inhale, hold it, exhale, one more deep inhale. Exhale, release the foot, hand to the floor. Keep the right leg bent, bring the right leg up behind you. If you choose left hand, right foot, pump your belly, breath of fire, or long deep breathing. Inhale, hold it, exhale, one more deep inhale. Exhale, release the foot. Inhale, gaze skyward, let the belly sag on the exhale. Curl the toes under, press back, down dog. Bend the knees deeply, walk the feet towards your hands. On the next inhale, float the heart all the way to the sky. Inhale, on the exhale, bend the knees, round the spine, touch the earth. Inhale, float the heart to the sky. Exhale, round in all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. And now inhale all the way to standing. Reach high. Deep inhale. Reach higher. Exhale. Reach even higher. Deep inhale. Exhale. Press the palms together. Lower the hands to the level of the heart. Walk to the top of your mat. You take a small step back, or if you can, take a big step back with the left leg. Angle the foot at 45 degrees. Bend the front knee, hip bones point straight forward. Arms extended. Straight the front leg. Hard. Bend the front knee. Hari. Hard. Hari. Hard. Hari. Hard. Hari. Hard. Hari. Hard. Hari. Hard. Hari. Hard, hari, hard, hari. 3 more. Hard, hari, hard, hari. Last time. Hard, hari. Hold it here. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Palms to the floor. Inhale. Step back to plank. If you choose, drop your knees. Hold it here. Draw the belly up. Bend the elbows. Slowly lower down. Hard. Straighten the arms. Hari. Hard, hari. Hard, hari. Last time. Hard, hari. Inhale. Exhale down. Bend the knees deeply. Walk the feet to the hands. Press the palms together. Float the arms all the way up. Deep inhale. Exhale. Lower the arms just to the level of the shoulders. From here, small step or big step back with the right leg. Angle the foot. Bend the front knee. Straighten the leg. Hard, bend. Hari. Hard, hari. Hard, hari, hard, hari, hard, hari, hard, hari, hard, hari, hard, hari. 3 more. Hard, hari, hard, hari. Last time. Hard, hari. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Plant the palms to the floor. Step back to plank. Option to drop your knees. Right knee, left tricep. Hard, step back, hari. Other side. Hard, hari. 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 Last 2. Hard, hari. Hard, hari. Inhale. Exhale, press back, down dog. Now bend the knees deeply, walk the feet to the outside of your hands and sink the buttocks all the way down, full squat. If you have issues with your knees, please stand up. Clap your hands here 1 time. Hard, come all the way to standing, clap overhead, hari. Coming down. Hard, hari. 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 3 more. Hard, hari. Hard, hari. Last time. Hard, hari. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, keep reaching. Inhale, reach high. On the exhale, hands to the heart, standing squatter all the way down. If you can come all the way down, use the elbows to press the legs away, lift the heart, pump your belly, breath of fire. Pulling in and up on the belly with every exhale. If it's too confusing, if it makes you feel too dizzy, use a long, deep breath. Keep going. Inhale, hold it, exhale. Deep inhale, exhale. Now all the way to standing, lean to your left, had. Come back to a standing squat or all the way down, hari. Other side, had, hari, 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 had, hari. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Last two, had, hari, had, hari. Inhale back to standing. Exhale, inhale, reach higher. On the exhale, extend the arms out to the sides, palms facing forward, spread your fingers wide. Standing squat all the way down as you bring the elbows back, pressing the heart wide open. When you're ready, had, extend the arms, hari, had, 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 hari. Three more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Float the arms up high. Exhale. Keep reaching high. Bring the feet either all the way together, or if it's too awkward to balance, separate your feet. Weight in the heels. Be mindful of the knees. Inhale. Reach high. Weight in the heels. Exhale. Sink down low. Press the shoulder blades together, heart open. Had, extend the arms, hari. Had, 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 hari. Three more. Had, hari. Stay with it. Had, hari. Had, hari. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, press the palms together. Release the arms, left leg up. Had, arms overhead, hari, other side, had, hari, 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 had, hari. Just a few more. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Last one. Had, hari. Inhale. Keep reaching high. Exhale. Deep inhale, reach higher. Exhale. Feet either all the way together or slightly separated to balance. Weight in the heels. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sink down low. Touch the earth. Had, palms touch. Hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had. Three more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Left leg out. Had, reach high. Hari, had, 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 hari. Two more. Had, hari, had, hari. Inhale, reach. Exhale, keep reaching high. Inhale, reach high. On the exhale, very slowly, slowly release your arms to your sides. Take your time. Take your time. Deep inhale and exhale. Breathe right into your heart. Deep inhale and exhale. Now walk yourself to the top of your mat. Bring your hands onto your hips. Small step back and then lift the leg, or if you can, take a bigger step back, drop the left knee to the floor, had, lift the left leg up, hari, and keep going. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. 3 more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale and exhale. Release the leg. Deep inhale and exhale. When you feel ready, same thing other side. Small step back or big step back. Had. Use the strength of the belly to lift the leg. Hari. Had, 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 hari. 3 more. Had, hari. Had, hari. Last one. Had, hari. Inhale. And exhale, release the leg. Deep inhale. And exhale. Pivot the feet wider. Extend the arms all the way up overhead. Clap your hands here 3 times. Had, had, had. Standing squat or all the way down. Hari. Had, 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 hari. Had, had, had. 3 more. Had, 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 hari. Had, had, had. Last time. Had, 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 hari. And inhale back to standing. Exhale, inhale, reach even higher. Exhale, palms face forward. Bring the feet either all the way together or hip distance apart. Inhale, reach high. Weight in the heels, sink down low and fold over the body. Had, arms reach, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. 3 more. Had, hari. Had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale all the way to standing. On the exhale, slowly release the arms just to the level of the shoulders. Hold it here. Flex at the wrists. Flex. Fingertips point to the sky. Fingertips point forward. Had to the sky. Had, back. Had to the sky. Hari, forward. Had, up. Had, back. Had, and up. Hari. Had, 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 hari. Had, had, had. Keep going. Had, 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 hari. 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 Had, had. Use the mantra to support you. The mantra will activate your power center, the energy of your 3rd chakra. Had, 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 hari. Had, 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 hari. Had, had, had. Relax the shoulders. Had. Keep the arms straight. Had, 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 hari. 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 Had, had. A little bit longer. You've got this. Had, hari. Had, 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 hari. Had. Don't quit every time something becomes uncomfortable. These practices take you to the edge so you can show yourself you can get through. You can get through steady and strong. Just keep activating the energy inside you. Use the mantra. Had, 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 hari. Had, 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 hari. Had, 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 hari. Had, 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 hari. had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, almost there, had, Hari, 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 Hari, had, don't give up. Don't give up. You can do this. Had, Hari, 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 had, stay steady, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, keep the arms straight, had, Hari, 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 just a little bit longer, had, Hari, 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 had, don't quit, had, Hari, 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 had, this is it. This is the last little bit. Don't quit now. Stay steady. Stay strong. Don't let yourself down. Had, Hari, 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 had, you're almost there, had, Hari, 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 had, this is it, 10 seconds, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, Hari, keep the fingers pointing to the sky, deep inhale. Hold it here, exhale. Fingers point skyward, flex the wrist powerfully, deep inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, turn the palms to face the sky and soften the hands and let whatever it is you need come to you. Breathe it in now, deep inhale. Exhale. Keep the arms as they are, keep the hands open, keep the heart open. Breathe in what you need, deep inhale. Exhale, one more deep inhale. And exhale, inhale, reach the arms up high, palms face forward, up on the balls of your feet. Had, come down, Hari. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Keep going. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Had, Hari. Had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari, had, Hari. Keep the arms reaching. Had, Hari, 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 had, hari. 3 more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale, keep reaching high. Exhale, inhale, reach higher. On the exhale, bring the arms just to the level of the shoulders with the palms facing the sky. Weight in the heels. You can stay in standing. You don't have to come down. Inhale, stand tall. Weight in the heels. Exhale, sink down low. Press the palms together. Had, just to the level of the shoulders. Hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. 3 more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Hold it here. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale back to standing. Exhale. Stay right here. Soften the hands. Soften the heart. Whatever it is you need, let it come to you. Close your eyes. What is it you need right now? Let it come. Breathe it into your heart. Deep inhale. Exhale. Breathe it in deeper. Deep inhale. And exhale. Keep the arms exactly as they are. Soften the shoulders. Open and close the fingers quickly. Quickly. Keep the fingers moving. Lift the left leg out. Had to the floor. Hari. Other side. Had. Hari. Keep the fingertips moving quickly. Fingertips closing to touch your palm. Go. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Move the fingers quickly. Had. Hari. 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 Keep going. Had. Hari. 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 Had. A little bit longer. Had. Hari. 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 Had. 20 seconds more. Had. Hari. 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 Keep the fingers moving. Turn the palms to face the floor. Fingertips are still opening and closing. Left heel kicks the left buttock. Had. Hari. Other side. Had. Opening, closing the fingers. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. We're almost there. Had. Hari. 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 Keep going. Keep the fingers moving. Had. Hari. 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 Little bit longer. Had. Hari. 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 10 seconds. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Had Hari, Had Hari, Had Hari, Had Hari, Had Hari, Had Hari, Had Hari. Turn the palms to face the sky. Soften the shoulders, soften the hands, soften the heart. Deep inhale. Hold it here, exhale. Don't put the arms down, you can do this. Deep inhale, exhale. No struggle. Let it be effortless. Let the breath support you. The hands just float there. There's nothing for you to do, no struggle, no worry. Let it happen. Let whatever it is you need come to you now. Deep inhale, exhale. Breathe it in deeply, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, float the arms up high, palms touch. Exhale, keep reaching high. Walk yourself to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, palms together. Exhale, fold. Flat back, inhale, gaze up. Exhale, plant your palms. Please be mindful of the body. Drop your knees if you choose. Pull the belly up. Bending the elbows, slowly lower down. Had, straighten, Hari. Had, Hari, had, Hari. One more, had, Hari, and all the way down. Use your hands to roll over onto your back. Draw both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and rock the body side to side. From here, extend the legs down to the floor. Hands, head, feet, all 6 inches off the floor. When you're ready, coming up, pump your belly, breath of fire. Inhale, hold it, exhale, one more deep inhale, and exhale, let it go. Draw both knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs and rock the body side to side. Back to center, extend the legs down to the floor. Bring your arms to your sides with the palms facing the sky. Again, the hands soft, open, ready to receive. Whatever it is you're ready for, let it come to you now. Let your body be heavy. Stay exactly as you are. Let the body be heavy. And just let yourself go. Bring your left palm onto the heart. And bring the right hand over top. And ask yourself, What is it you need? What is it that you really, really want? Deepest place in your heart. Whatever that is for you, whatever it is you most need right now, breathe it in. Deep inhale and exhale. Breathe in even deeper. Deep inhale and exhale. And inhale to close. Inhale. Satnam. Please take your time coming back, and I invite you to stay a little while, and we're going to talk about the journey of self-discovery, because that's what the Self-Mastery series is about. Coming home to yourself so that you start living that purpose-driven life. What's your passion? What's your purpose? And how do you discover it? You discover it by creating a system, by connecting with something that works for you, that gets you to connect to your higher consciousness each and every day, so that you are guided from that place. And that's how we stop chasing random goals to try to find fulfillment. Everything we need is already there for us. We just need to get out of our own way. We need to understand what our path is and start living true to ourselves, in full alignment with what's right and true for us. So because the Self-Mastery series journey is going to close tomorrow, enrollment for the complete series ends tomorrow and doesn't reopen until 2022. I'm going to take a few moments to detail the journey. I know some of you have heard about it many, many times, but there's always something new to discover. As each time I sort of touch on something new, something different I haven't discussed before, but I am getting a couple of questions over and over again, and I know time is tight, and I know I've sent a lot of emails and there's a lot of lives all over the place, but just to save you all time to going back and researching what it is you need to know. The two biggest questions I keep getting are, how am I going to fit this in? What's this time commitment? A full year training sounds really, really daunting until you realize that this is the type of work that we should be doing each and every day. What would your day look like today? For many of you, it is morning right now, may not be in your time zone, but what would your day look like if before you go out there to meet the world, you take time to get centered and focused and calm? And yes, maybe it doesn't work for you to do your practice in the morning. And that's okay. But what if every day you had some sort of practice that brings you back to center, so that you aren't reactive, that you aren't living this panic-driven life? Which part of you is running the show? When there's imbalances in the chakra system, we're not operating from our higher consciousness, and that's where we want to be operating from. We know, some part of us knows that we are kind and loving people, and yet with the people that we love most, that we care most for, we don't necessarily show up that way. Why? That's the stuff of the subconscious. That's what we need, a daily system to keep clear. So although a year-long journey might sound daunting, it's really just a process that we have to start doing. The sooner you adopt this committed daily practice, the faster everything opens up for you, because what you need is already there. It's just a matter of getting out of your own way and allowing it to happen in your life. And these things aren't going to necessarily happen until you do this inner work. There are insights that you need to receive to remove these blocks. They're realizations that you need to have about yourself and how you're showing up. But they're not going to come to you until you create this space to touch that stillness. And these noisy active practices take us to that place of stillness. And this nervous system work, that's what all those arm exercises were about. Deep nervous system work strengthens you so that you can receive these insights about yourself that up until now you may not have felt ready to receive. Part of you is saying, yes, I want to know how I'm standing in my own way. I want to know what I need to do to create change. But when you see these truths about yourself, they can be really unsettling. And so we have to do the internal strengthening work, because once you see those truths, you can't unsee them. And once you know something about yourself and you don't take action, it becomes so uncomfortable inside that you can barely live with yourself. And that's why this work works. I can guarantee 100% that when you do this work consistently, everything changes. But this isn't something to dabble in or say, I'll do a little bit. It's better to do a little bit of meditation, a little bit of yoga consistently than to meditate for hours once a week or a couple times a week. It's the consistency that changes everything, because then you stay awake and present to take the direction from the voice of your soul. So the journey of the Self-Mastery Series courses, it's comprised of 4 different courses. And the very, very first one is getting crystal clear on your vision. And again, this isn't about goal setting. This isn't about looking for something out there that you need to change your life. This is about understanding who you are and realigning with your purpose. Right? And that, first of all, passion and joy is your clue to what your purpose is. We're going to talk all about that. But realigning with your purpose is going to create so much energy, enthusiasm, and excitement that you can and will commit to this work because it feels so good. That's why we start with Crystallize Your Vision. We don't start with Break Through Your Blocks, because nobody wants to even look at their blocks. We don't want to talk about how anxious we might be feeling, or how we still harbor resentment about our ex, or how we're not getting along with our mother-in-law, or whatever your stuff is to stuff down and try to pretend it's not happening. We don't start with breakthrough blocks, but we'll get there. First, we start by reigniting this passion, getting crystal clear on why you're here. There is something very unique to you. It's usually very evident to people in your life, and not very evident to you. I was, can't remember if I've shared this story with you guys before, but when I talk about this, your passion, your purpose is very evident to the people around you, but it's not necessarily immediately evident to you. And I remember at some point a few years back, my brother had gotten some old home movies put onto DVD. So this was quite a while ago. And we were watching these home movies, and I had such a laugh because I'd gathered all the children from the neighborhood, and they were kids much older than me. I was the youngest kid in the neighborhood, and these kids were anywhere from, 8 to 14, and I was 5 or 6. And I had them all lined up on the steps of our garage, and I had this stick I was waving around. And I was their teacher. I was this really stern taskmaster because I really wanted them to get it. I really wanted them to get the lesson, to understand. And it makes me laugh now because I think, the clues were all there all along. I am a bit of a tough taskmaster. I will ask you to look at things that you might not look at on your own. But when we do it together, when we do it in community, when you know that, hey, we're all one. We all have a dark side, and the sooner we embrace it, the sooner we can journey to the light. And it's so much more of a beautiful journey when we do it together. And that's, you're going to experience the power of this community. We have almost 50 live calls together where you get to meet each other. The Q&As in the course aren't like this, where there's, you know, where you're talking in the chat. You get to see each other if you want. You don't have to participate in it. But believe me, it's so inspiring to have other people share their stories and to witness their transformation. So we're going to start with crystallize your vision. You get crystal clear on your passion, your purpose, on why you're here. That is super, super important, because we create this powerful vision of our future and it becomes so magnetic that it draws us from where we are now to start moving forward, instead of hanging on to that baggage that we talked about before class, that just keeps dragging us down and keeps us repeating our past patterns. Now, when we get crystal clear on our vision, and you're going to get there really soon. We're starting February 7th on that course. When you get crystal clear on your vision, you're going to start taking very real steps towards moving towards that vision, that purpose, right? That passion, that purpose. But what happens when you start moving towards something that you really desire? Obstacles will appear. I can guarantee that. And that's why the Breakthrough Blocks course is positioned right after Crystallize Your Vision, because guaranteed you're going to be tested. How badly do you want this? How important is this to you? You're going to be tested in multiple ways, but you're going to have the tools and techniques to find your way through those blocks, especially the internal barriers to those dreams. So the first courses in the series, Crystallize Your Vision and Breakthrough Blocks, is really about you, your passion, your purpose. And then as we move into the fall, we work into the healing journey, the heart healing journey, healing your relationship with yourself so that you can heal your relationship with others. We don't start with relationship in the Self-Mastery series. The beginning of our healing journey, I would say it's almost like being a little bit selfish. It's like we've neglected ourselves for so long. Many of us, when we start this journey, we're at the point of burnout, or we're experiencing so much personal pain. Even when we want to be there for others, we really can't be. We're not there for them in the way that we want to be. But by the time we get into Heal Your Heart, we're ready. We're ready to bring people back into our lives, ready to embrace relationship again, but in a different way. Not out there seeking love, but having so much love within us that is effortlessly flows from you. This is unconditional love. It's not this barter. It's not this, expectation from someone, giving love for something in return. That's not love. That's not it. So we're going to be exploring that journey in the fall. And then we move into Master Your Mind, which is really the culmination of all this work, is understanding that your conscious mind will spin all sorts of ridiculous stories. It will create fear. It will create anxiety. It will keep you stuck. It will make you feel insecure. It will justify any of your actions, even when they're completely wrong. It will justify your fears. It will justify anything you're doing, but it won't lead you to truth. So we want to work beyond the conscious mind. We want to listen to that voice of the soul. So my friends, this is the journey that we're going on, and we're going to go on this journey with an incredible community that is already in the course platform, chatting with each other. Other things that you may want to know is that the Self-Mastery series is also part of a complete teacher training program. So you do receive course credits for the Self-Mastery series. If you're already on the yoga teacher training path, you can use the Self-Mastery series for extra course credits. There's 140 course credits available through that. If you want to complete a 200-hour teaching certificate, then you can also add this course, the March course that I'm offering, the Fundamentals of Teaching course. Now that's all about tools and techniques. And that was the other question I'm getting a lot about. How do I complete my yoga teacher training certification? Well, this year, because of current conditions, the Yoga Alliance is letting us certify students for teacher training 100% online. This may not happen again. I don't know. Possibly next year, but nobody's signaling that at this point. At this point, I know that if you want to get your yoga teacher training certification, you can get it 100% online this year. And you can get it by combining the Self-Mastery series course with the course I'm offering in March, which is the Fundamentals of Teaching. I have them separated, and that's completely purposeful, Now, you might just start this journey and not really have any thoughts at the moment about getting your teacher training certification, but you'll be accumulating course credits as you're going through Crystallize Your Vision. So you don't even have to think about the teacher training aspect right now. By the time you get to the end of Crystallize Your Vision, you'll probably have a little bit of an idea whether that's something that you want to pursue. And that Fundamentals of Teaching course is positioned right between Crystallize Your Vision and Break Through Your Block. So anybody participating in the series can take it. I've factored that into our annual schedule. Something I didn't talk about with scheduling is the daily time commitment. And I started saying that many of you are a little bit intimidated by this year-long commitment. It's only 4 times a year for 6 days that you have a 90-minute practice. That's it. The rest of the days, every single other day in the year that you're practicing, you have a minimum time commitment of 15 to 20 minutes, but you can do 30-minute practices, you can do 60-minute practices, or no practice at all, just do the meditation. That's entirely up to you. So there's 4 courses, 46 days each, but the biggest time commitment is only the first 6 days. And that's purposeful, so that you can create shifts very, very quickly. We spend 6 days creating rapid transformation and then 6 weeks solidifying that transformation. That's what we do in Crystallize Your Vision. Then we repeat that process and Break Through Your Blocks. 6 days of intensity, 90 minutes a day. And then we ease up. We integrate what we experience in those first 6 days. And all of the coursework is pre-recorded. And that means you won't miss any lessons. And the live Q&As are going to be pre-recorded, or not pre-recorded. They will be recorded so that I can send you the replay. That's something that you may or may not want to take part in or listen to, but I know students have found it incredibly valuable. So I encourage you to try to hop on live and get to meet the community. The community is going to get together for the first time on Sunday. And you'll see all your Zoom links are going to be sent out this week. You'll have everything you need. As soon as you register, you'll get into the pre-coursework area, and that's where we go through how to modify the practices to keep the body safe, exactly what your schedule is. You'll have all the course dates in there. You'll have the basics of mantra, the basics of the chakra system. It's not an overwhelming amount, but it's just enough information you need to set you up for success when we get started on Sunday. So we're starting Sunday, February 7th, but enrollment closes tomorrow, end of day Pacific time, February 3rd. So please reach out if you have questions. We're really coming to the last few hours of you being able to enroll. And I do encourage you to consider enrolling now, because this is the time of year that we offer that $1,000 off and that 12-month payment plan. So this really is the best time to enroll if you're interested in the journey. So the last piece, going back to the teacher training journey, I've separated out the personal training aspect, which is the self-mastery series, from the tools and techniques aspect, which happens in March, which I haven't sent details about that yet, but the course in March is the Fundamentals of Teaching. It's where we go through all the technical aspects of teaching. How do you create classes? What meditations do I pair with what classes? Different breathing techniques, different mantras, different mudras, everything that you would expect a teacher to know to lead a safe and inspiring class. But they're separated. When we're doing the self-mastery work, I don't want you thinking about how you would share this with others necessarily. I want you immersed in that work. I want you immersed in your own personal journey. Let me carry you through that. Let's carry each other through this experience together. Let's really immerse in the inner work. Forget the tools and techniques at that point. Then we're going to dive into them. Then they're going to be available to you. And there, again, it's recorded. You can go back and revisit all of those concepts over and over and over again. I'm trying to think what other questions I've been getting. Those were the biggies. The concern about the schedule, super user-friendly. All the core curriculum is pre-recorded. The time commitment is so minimal for the amount of transformation that you're going to experience, and you will experience changes right from your very first class. I'm going to open this up to Raquel. I know I've gone through a lot of information. Maybe I've already answered all the questions that have been coming up in the background, but Raquel, and I want you to meet Raquel. Raquel is a huge part of the Self Mastery Series training, and you're going to be interacting with her a lot. She'll be on all the lives, and she's a very knowledgeable teacher herself. And I know you're going to really love working with Raquel and her beautiful dog who shows up often, Lucky.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Raquel, how's it going?
Hi, it's going well. You have answered most of the questions, but
can't
there
hear
are
you.
Oh, can you hear me now? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Oh, no.
Oh, now I can hear
you. Me?
I can now. Sorry.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, you've answered most of the questions, but I do have a couple here.
Yep.
Do you have the specific date for when the Breakthrough Your Blocks starts?
Yeah, it's going to be May 8th or 9th. I think that those are Saturday and Sunday. We've been starting a lot of the courses on Saturday, but this year we're pushing most of them to start on Sunday. So I believe May 9th is the Sunday, if I have that straight.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. There's also been a few questions just about people's physical ability and if there are injuries and if there are modifications and what they can do.
Yeah. You know, if there's something specific you're concerned about, we can always meet in a private conversation. Although these classes can seem physically demanding, remember, a lot of these we're doing the same movement over and over again. So it is a lot easier than trying to follow, say, a vinyasa flow class, because you can stop and start very easily. If I'm doing 26 squats and you're not up for that, you can do 2 or 3 or 4. And then while the video continues, you stay engaged by repeating the mantra or staying connected with the breathing technique, and you're still going to benefit. You don't have to do 100% of the physical practice to benefit. The body will get stronger along the way. And no matter what your physicality, there's days where we have more energy than not, more energy at other days where we don't have as much energy, but over time, your energy is going to increase because of that heavy emotional baggage we're leaving behind. But of course, everybody, you know, you may have prior injuries that you need to watch for. We can talk about specifics, but just like as I showed you in plank pose, if I have issues with my shoulders, my wrists, you know, my low back, I can drop my knees to the floor. If down dog isn't accessible, again, I can drop my knees to the floor. If I have shoulder issues, there's always something that you can do. So we can work through modifications.
Great, thanks. And also, one thing that I sometimes do to modify is just take it slower. You don't have to go as fast as sometimes Gloria goes fast. So you could go a little slower. It's okay too.
Absolutely.
Now you might have covered this, and I apologize because I've just been furiously answering the questions that come through. So if you've answered it, then just let me know. But someone is asking about how the course shows up. Like, it's not through Zoom. Can you talk about the course platform and privacy and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we, last year we moved to a new course platform, which is great. It's not on Facebook, so you can feel very safe and secure in engaging in the conversation. It's private, it stays right there. And also, it's really user-friendly because I don't want you to be bogged down by any of the tech details. So on day one, your day one lesson appears. On day two, your day two lesson appears, and you'll be prompted to go into the platform by emails that I send to you, letting you know what's happening that day and doing a little recap of every single day. So there's lots of different touch points where we stay in touch, and you know, we start with daily touch points, then once a week. And there's always someone in the course platform to engage with, because we have an international audience, that's a studentship. So that means that there's always someone available to answer your questions. And there's a lot of mentors, a lot of students that have done this course 3, 4, 5 times. So there's a lot of wisdom to be gained by engaging with them. And all the coursework is pre-recorded. So that means good quality audio, good quality video. You never have to worry, you know, about I had a class I was doing for some friends in Tokyo for a studio in Tokyo, and we had a windstorm here, and all of a sudden that was the end of class. So that's not going to happen in your course. So there's no need to worry about that. And so because it's pre-recorded, you can also schedule that class in any time of day.
Perfect. And also, if for some reason your internet connection is poor, you can download the video onto your computer and do it that way, so that if you have like a slower connection, it doesn't interfere.
Yeah, thank you.
Great. I think you have answered most of the questions.
Did you pop the link in there, Raquel?
I did. I'll pop it in one more time, so that for anyone who does have further questions, all the information is here in the link that I just posted.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for following along and letting me talk about the series and describe the series. We are starting very, very soon. And as I mentioned, tomorrow is the very last day to sign up for the complete series. That offer doesn't come up again until January 2022. It's an amazing journey, an amazing community, and I'm very grateful to the students who keep coming back and adding so much by sharing their experience and really being there as incredible support and mentors to our new students showing up. And one thing I didn't mention is that once you do sign up for the series, you get to redo it every single year at no extra cost. And it's a lifelong membership. You're not paying membership fees to be part of this community. You're a lifer once you get in. So thank you so much. Thank you, Raquel. And I hope to see you somewhere along the way. Please check out the link and reach out if you have questions about the series. Enrollment does close end of day tomorrow. Satnam.